Kame house party.
We'll talk about the crazy World of Dragon Ball. Let's talk about the shows, the funny, the random, the body, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party. Shows, the funny, the random, the body, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I am Aaron.
And I am Vince.
You are currently listening to the only improv comedy Dragon Ball rewatch podcast in the known universe. Podcasting has not been invented on those other planets. I checked with my boy Gleep Glorp.
You heard back from Gleep Glor.
Yeah, it took several years because of science,
Right.
and light years and all that. I said, "You heard of podcasts?" He wrote back with a question. I think it's a question mark.
It's hard to parse sometimes.
Hard to parsec.
Oh, baby.
But look, as far as we know, the only podcast that does this. Thank you for joining us and listening. We're gonna have a good time today. But before we do, we got to get ready. We have to get prepared for the journey ahead in a little segment we call Kame Housekeeping. And the first part of Kame Housekeeping is the UN-sanctioned, world-famous 1 minute roundup whip sound. Crack, crack.
I'll take.
Come on.
I'll take. I know. I'll take a horseshoe tattoo on my elbow.
Good choice. We're having a special today on horseshoe tattoos. You can get the whole set for the same price,
Oh,
if you like.
you mean all four?
Mm-hmm.
One for each hinge on my body.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Both elbows, both knees.
All right. You know what? I'll do it. I'll get the horseshoe tattoo.
All right, have a sit. We'll do right elbow first. Please lift that up. All right, I can hold it. You know what? You can just lay it on the side. Your arm's not even on the table yet. Do you want assistance?
No, I got it. I
right.
survived this long out here in the West, in which tattoos have been invented, and I'm finally getting one.
You're a stately 54, the oldest you can be in the West.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm basically dust. Hey, let me get my arm up here.
Old timer, I can help
Summon
you. It's
the
not a big
strength.
deal. All right. You're turning beet red.
This is like when I had dysentery. All right. Arms up on there.
Was it yesterday? Because I think I saw a little spillage.
Oh, did a little come out?
Mm-hmm.
Little spillage come out?
A splish splash.
Well,
Your
they say
dysentery was bad.
you always stay 16 paces behind your horse. And it goes double for me, Chester B. Cabbage, the oldest man in the West.
Well, Mr. Cabbage, you're about to be the first person with the tattoo.
All right, let's do it.
All right, stretching the elbow skin. Oh, it's sorry. There's some dust in the crevices.
Don't mind that. That was that dust came from them thar hills. They said there was gold, but there wasn't. Just dust.
No, it's not dysentery dust.
No,
Still stretching.
no. That's more of a crust. If you see that, you've spread my skin too far.
So dust is good, crust is bad.
Dust good, crust bad. The rules of the West.
We must dust. Say
Don't
no
eat-
to crust.
Don't eat the crust.
And
And
scene. That, my friends, was a Western-themed improv scene that we do to tighten or loosen our improv muscles. I think we're having too much fun. We're both really trying not to break because that is when we have to end the scene. Kudos to us for lasting that long.
I think this whole podcast could be retitled "Kudos to Us."
Kudos to us for doing it for so long with little to no reward.
Look, we are better at not breaking than Jimmy Fallon, and that is a feather in our caps.
He would have, as soon as you did an old man voice. Yeah, he would have sounded like the little kid from the Wild Thornberries. You're right. Mhm. Exactly like that. That's when he was interviewing Trump. That's all I heard. But now that that's done and we're definitely loosened up, I think we can move on to the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything that we have covered in Dragon Ball thus far in under a minute. All of the original Dragon Ball, 91 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. That is a lot of content, but we do it. So maybe you're new. Welcome. You don't have to go back and watch all of Dragon Ball. You don't have to go back and listen to all of our old episodes, although we wouldn't hurt it. It wouldn't hurt if you did. Unless you got some electrical shock.
Do you have tinnitus? If so,
yeah.
Turn the volume down.
Yeah, maybe that's not on us. Maybe just factors of your environment that
Consult
may or may
your
not be in your
physician.
control. Yeah. What we're saying is consult your physician if you're trying to listen to our back catalog. But you don't have to, because this is what the roundup is for. And we can start it once I ask Vince this very, very important question. Vince White, are you ready to round up?
Yes, I am. And, oh boy, I don't know why I'm so nervous today. Here I go. So, Dragon Ball, collect 7 match Dragon Balls, collect them all. You get to wish for anything you want. It starts with Goku. He's a little boy at the beginning, goes on lots of adventures. He beats the Red Ribbon Army, stops him from taking over the world, stops Emperor Pilaf from making an evil wish to take over the world. Then he fights in 3 Tenkaichi tournaments. He makes a green Fox brother along the way. Speaking of green brothers, he fights Piccolo, the son of Piccolo Sr. After that, we get a time skip into DBZ, where Goku has a child. His name is Gohan. He's married to Chi-Chi. His brother Raditz comes from space. He fights the Raditz. He dies. Piccolo kills him. That's the Green Man. He trains in the other world with King Kai, learns the Spirit Bomb, comes back, fights 2 more Saiyans, Vegeta and Nappa. All of his friends die in the process, so they have to go to Namek, where the Dragon Balls are from, to collect all the Dragon Balls again and wish them all back to life. Along the way, they run into Frieza and his Frieza Force. They run into the Ginyu Force. Now Goku's fighting Frieza after training in 100 times gravity, and Goku is trying to summon all the strength he can. Even 20 times KO can hasn't worked on Frieza at this point. But what's going to happen next?
Ooh, baby, what a concise, what a dense roundup. I know you're sweating.
I'm a bit winded from that 1 minute roundup, sir. You might have to get me a mint julep to settle my nerves.
Well, I mean, you deserve several, because what a roundup. And if you out there think you can do better, or just wanna throw your hat in the ring, give it a go. You can send your own 1 minute roundup to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. We'll play it on air. I think the secret is doing a bunch of takes, because we won't know.
Yeah, we won't.
Who's gonna know?
Yeah, or if you want to be a real one, just do it in one.
Mm-hmm. You could speed it. You could record it, then speed it up.
Oh
To
yeah,
put us to shame.
I don't know. Maybe write a song if you've got the propensity.
We've had some musical ones. But thank you for the roundup. It is allowing us to move on to the next part of Kame Housekeeping, where I let you all know that Vince and I, we watched 2 different versions of the episode. I watched the English subtitled version. Vince watches the English dub version, and we do this because it is fun to compare and contrast. Sometimes there are big differences. Sometimes there are little differences. Sometimes there are differences that climb on rocks. But the first difference is usually the title. And Vince, will you please give us a title for your episode?
Here it comes. The English title for episode 92 of Dragon Ball Z. Trump card.
Now, I already made reference to Trump once this episode. I think that's all we can do. Let's not do any voices.
Nope. Or how about this? I'll just I'll do a you've activated my trap card, Seto Kaiba. There we go.
There we
that
go. We're
overshadows
good.
it.
I mean, we could go back to the Western part of our brains, a poker game perhaps of some sort.
There we go.
Although I don't think there are any trump cards, I actually don't know where that comes from. A trump card, right? What game?
I'm gonna say this phrase came up when Uno started because of the draw 4 any color.
Maybe. I mean, but I'm curious. It brings up another thing about our podcast is that we don't do any research. We don't have time for it, nor do we have the will. So I might like. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe it's the Joker because the Joker's always
the Joker can be anything, but that's a wild card,
mm-hmm.
not necessarily a trump card.
Maybe back in the Western days, they played Texas Hold'em in a whole different style, where if you pulled the Joker, you automatically won.
Maybe. Look, I'm sure there are people out there screaming because they definitely know the origin of where the trump card came from. If you're so inclined, you can. That same email address works for sending us things we don't know that we talked about and tried to figure out on the podcast, but we didn't because it's not that kind of show.
Yeah. And we call that KHP research. So just put that in the subject line and we'll read it.
Yeah. And I'll read you my title for my episode, which was still episode 92, but the roughly translated original Japanese title is A Super Huge Genki Dama. I'm playing my last card.
All right. Okay. So I like that. I love a super huge Genki Dama.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait. Can't wait to see what that is.
Spirit Bomb for those that don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into this kind of light episode. We'll see what we can find.
Compared to some of our previous episodes, yeah, this one has a kind of not a lot happens, but some people show up that we're very excited to talk about. So, yeah, this episode, I mean, let's just Bulma waking up from the rubble, barely remembering what transpired. She's like, was I a frog? Was there a frog? Was Gohan a frog? They all might be Frogger Saiyans. I don't know. And that Ginyu frog is still somehow alive, pinned under a large rock. And this scene ends with Bulma holding him by the tail. It's like, now I got you. So it all comes back. But Ginyu Frog is blubbering. I'm assuming begging for his life at this point.
These are the gloopiest tears I have ever seen. So they drop down like slime, and then they pendulum back and forth. Like, what are frogs doing if they're crying like this?
I mean, it's Namekian frogs, baby. They might have different physiology. That might just be the goo that keeps them moist. Who knows?
Just thick tears.
Thick.
2 C's on those tears.
Two C's on those 2 tears.
It was disturbing, I feel like.
I mean, it's also disturbing in mind. Bulma says, I guess I better do something about this alien menace. I'm like, Bulma? What you got up your sleeve? Is there a nuclear weapon in one of those capsules you brought?
Oh, just, bioweapons.
Oh, God. That's right. Capsule Corp. The umbrella corporation of the Dragon Ball world.
Look, she starts a zombie apocalypse on Namek. But Frieza's defeated, right? Or is he just immortal now with his same powers.
Good Lord. I don't like the idea of an immortal zombie Frieza. I don't like zombies in the Dragon Ball world at all. Cause you know what I like about zombies is they shamble and they don't have key attacks and they can't fly.
Yeah, I love how zombies are just going at their own pace.
Yeah.
They're just living their life.
We should all take a lesson from the zombie playbook. Limp at your own pace.
If nothing's going on, maybe just kind of stand there meandering and moan a little.
You know, my favorite zombie song is Groan if you want to. Groan around the world. That's it. I don't want to get popped.
But let's pop on over, Wink, to Frieza. He's up in the sky. He's looking at his damaged, calloused hands from that last Kamehameha. His internal dialogue is like, "Well, that was close. How could anyone do so much damage to me? It hurt. It hurt my little hand." Essentially, it gets to that point where he's just a big baby saying, "You hurt me," and then that's when he starts fighting Goku again.
Yeah. I can't. We can't do. I don't want to leave the quote from way back when the first time Frieza was hurt by somebody's attack. He said, "Oh, only mother and father have ever hurt me before."
Three people hurting me.
I want to see what Frieza's mom looks like. And I don't know if the narrator did this in the beginning of yours in the setup, but he says, Goku's fighting that awful lizard Frieza. I'm like, lizard? What? That is not a lizard. Zarbon was a lizard-like creature. I would even.
Are you sure? Tail.
Okay.
I think he regrew something. He's definitely cold-blooded.
I mean, that could just be more of an. It doesn't have to be literal. Like Berta is reptilian. He's got scales. You can see it.
He talks with the snake voice. That's how you know.
Yeah. He speaks parcel tongue. Frieza, on the other hand, doesn't speak no parcel tongue.
I mean, you don't know what he does in his off time. Look, he looks like a lizard to me. He's got those weird he's three-fingered.
Okay.
Like many reptiles, I assume.
Now it seems like you're just talking out your ass.
I've seen him hang out on hot rocks, perhaps.
Okay. All right. Now the evidence is melting. I'm assuming you've seen him shed his skin.
Frieza might have texted me some inappropriate pictures.
Oh my goodness, narrator, you should report that.
Guess who's molting? Wink face. I didn't hate it.
All right. I mean, two
It's
consenting
not
adults.
unwanted, but we'll see. Look, we'll see. He might just be. Who knows?
I mean, he is a Lord narrator, so you'll be taken care of if you want to go down that road.
We'll see. I know word around the office is he gets around mainly on a little hovering chair, but he does get around.
Narrator, just protect your heart. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm keeping it distance. My response was just LOL.
Nice.
I haven't
Nice.
gotten a text
You can
back.
pivot from that.
So yeah, that could mean anything.
You put Frieza on his heels for the first time ever.
Someone didn't fall for my thirst trap. How could they?
Oh, Lord Frieza, did your thirst trap not work?
I sent the narrator, who I've only heard, but love his voice. I sent him a pic of me molting because I am a lizard. We all kind of are. We know this.
That's right. It's almost a requirement of being part of the Frieza Force.
You're a lizard, a Saiyan, or a cephalopod. Those are the three categories.
That's it. Scales or tails. That's our motto.
But parentheses, we prefer both. But I sent him this thirst trap. All he responded was LOL. What does that mean, Zarbon?
Lord Frieza, please calm down. Your anger is shaking the universe. All you need to do is wait, Lord Frieza. Ball's in his court now. Wink.
But wink, wink. Wait, he texted. So isn't it my turn to respond, though? How does this work, Zarbon?
Lord Frieza, that LOL was unabashed and unwanted. He has to make contextual evidence for why he laughed at your molting skin. And once he does, that's when you strike. Send him a foot pic.
Oh, I was just gonna do you up, but I guess we're at that. That's a better escalation.
Lord
See,
Frieza,
I'm a lizard.
yes, his.
I'm definitely not faking to fit in.
Yes, yes, Lord Frieza. I translated that his perfectly. And those are also your pronouns, his.
Eh,
And scene.
and scene. I tried. This is only for me and you. I tried very hard. Well, everyone's going to hear it, but I tried very hard not to quote another thing
Right.
that I think we both
we both find hilarious.
we were both thinking. I know we were both thinking about the same thing. That's very niche. That's behind a paywall. I'm like, we can't mention
we
it here.
can't mention it.
Even though we're doing it for like 30 seconds right now. But that's why that scene could not continue.
I mean, speaking of 30-second scenes, we cut to King Kai, King Kai's planet. And he, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, they're like, what's going on down there on Namek? King Kai says, seems like our friend has been defeated. As I suspected, there is no being alive powerful enough to challenge Lord Frieza. That's kind of the scene.
Yeah, because we usually get something a little juicy from the King Kai scene, so I was surprised. But they make up for it in the second half.
Yeah, I was expecting Yamcha to be like, "That's lame. Goku defeated. Shut up. Kickflip.
Yeah, I'm gonna kickflip in anger.
I could kickflip that Frieza all the way to hell."
But don't tell him I said that.
Yeah, please don't. And don't tell Bulma I said that either. She hates skateboarding.
That's right. I get it confused with karate sometimes. I thought I was doing like an Eddie Gordo thing where I like flip backwards and kick, but I can't even skate right.
I think my favorite thing that we've discovered is that Yamcha loves Tekken.
Well, it's kind of, I mean, it's a cheese character, but.
Oh, yeah. He uses Heihachi. What a nerd.
Give me, who did I play in Tekken?
Gosh, Aaron, come on. This is an easy one. Yoshimitsu.
Sword man?
The undead samurai swordsman with the craziest moveset in all of fighting games.
There was
Down triangle for that pogo.
Zhao Ling, or was she Soul? No, yeah, that was her. Because there's another one. There's another similar character in Soul Calibur, but she has like a rapier.
Yeah,
or the Chinese. I don't know the name for it. Sorry.
I know we know what you're talking about.
The Sword of Destiny and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yes,
There we go.
that
Found
exact
it.
sword.
Yeah, there was because she was she was the Chinese acrobat, I believe was the backstory. She was very light, but I actually figured out her combos and
There you go.
I could kind of chain. And I had a buddy who was very good at King, and once he got you in,
Oh man,
it's over, bud.
You hate fighting against King. Those grapples. It doesn't matter what you do because he's gonna suplex you all day.
Yeah. I stand a king, but I can't stand up against a king.
But I mean, speaking of standing up,
Mm-hmm.
Goku is having a very hard time doing that in this fight against Frieza. I mean, Frieza getting so angry, deciding that he's going to end Goku now. Big old headbutt to the face. Gets kicked a bunch, and then when Goku thinks he can't fight anymore, he hears the voice of Vegeta. Now, this scene, man, like where should I start? Vegeta's naked ass.
That was the most striking context. That in this,
It's so
okay,
It's so weird.
I mean, so there are two connotations for Vegeta being naked during this whole like dream pep talk that Goku is having.
Mhm.
Because it's either Vegeta actually, calling in from the afterlife, or it's Goku sort of in a punch drunk, right? Sort of
Mhm.
imagining all this. So it's either way, it's weird that Vegeta's naked.
Yeah, either way, we know from how people die that they appear in Otherworld with their clothes.
Yeah. Otherworld has a no shoes, no shirt policy.
Yeah. No shoes, no shirt, no pants. Go to Hiffle.
Go see those weird ogres.
Yeah, those ogres got some pants for you.
That's job one.
Either put on pants or lose your corporeal form. That is the deal.
Yeah, all those weird clowns, they were pantsless freaks.
Pantsless freaks down in Hiffle. But yeah, this like Saiyan fever dream pep talk where Vegeta is like, "Come on, Kakarot, remember that he killed your family, your entire planet, just because he didn't want you to get stronger than he is. Your father fought against him. My father fought against him." And then we get cuts of the Saiyans falling. I thought it was even weirder that you do zoom out of the dream sequence to see that Goku is actually talking to Vegeta in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think you make a good point. Could this be Vegeta contacting Goku from the other side, like hand on somebody's shoulder?
Yeah.
I don't know because we don't get a halo, so it's not confirmed. But I kind of think that it's maybe Vegeta is not yet crossed all the way over and reaching out to Goku in this way. Maybe it's
Mhm.
some weird Saiyan memory transfer, something or other. But
An Assassin's Creed situation.
yes, Goku is in the Animus with Kristen Bell.
This fight is all. This is actually Gohan in it.
Yeah, oh,
He's having a
God.
genetic memory,
Yep.
or fuck. This is all Pan's dream. She's going through all of her. That's a good setup for a Dragon Ball game. It's Pan in the Animus.
Mm-hmm.
But
Panimus.
Well, she writes a P in front of it. It's like, it's mine now.
Yeah.
I'm the Pan from GT, and I'm a little shit.
I
love-
wear bandanas and chain wallets for
Hot
a
Topic
space
is
adventure.
Hot Topic's my favorite store, and I'm going to space.
It's what 2000, and nobody knows how to match colors. Let's do this thing.
But yeah, this. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was a very good sort of weird dream sequence. I just thought of this, and I think it might be nice because I think Vegeta's pep talk is very good.
Oh yeah.
It gets Goku riled up. He's definitely like, okay, I get it. You're a Super Saiyan. You're the Super Saiyan, and that's what Frieza's afraid of. Just be that. What if, for our wonderful listeners, we each do like 30 seconds?
Okay.
How about in our best Vegeta voices? We don't have to get naked for this.
Oh, okay. Done.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I
That's
know
good.
you were mid strip for the listening audience. He was definitely mid strip.
Yes.
Let's give our best, just a general pep talk, I think, in a Vegeta voice.
Okay.
All right, and I'll time. Do you want here? I'll time you. You time me.
Okay. How much
You want
time am
me
I giving you?
Like 30 seconds. Yeah,
30 seconds.
Oh. Yeah, I'll go first. Let me know when.
Opening up my timer. Your 30-second pep talk begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
Foolish human, don't just lay there, getting beaten up by life. Stand up. Use your human pride to arise to the occasion and defeat whoever's before you. And who knows, maybe there's a legend of like a superhuman that maybe that's you. You know what? Who knows? But like, I'm sorry, I'm getting less peppy, but like, you can do it. Whatever's standing ahead of you, you can defeat them. Just use your rage and your pride and punch whatever's in front of you, metaphorically or physically. It's your life. I don't want to tell you how to live it, but I know you can do it, human. Not as good as me is saying, but like, I know you can do it. And I appreciate you, and you're loved and valued. Wait, this doesn't sound like me, Vegeta, but I'm going with it.
And time.
Who?
I accidentally put 30 minutes.
Yeah, do that for third. Do that voice.
I was like,
That energy.
This is a long 30 seconds.
All right, yeah, just isolate that. Listen to that.
Yeah, we're gonna look. We called LeBron. We know the NBA is a secret hub of anime nerds and fans, and LeBron's gonna get this onto the Calm app. This is gonna be the affirmation section. So, Aaron, you tell me when you're ready to time.
All right, I'm going to do stopwatch because I don't want it to alarm and interrupt.
All right.
But your 30 seconds of encouragement starts now.
Listen to me, human. You may be staring down a 135 cell spreadsheet, but I believe that you can defeat this workload. Take it one step at a time, chip away inch by inch, the same way I was chipping away at Frieza before I fell. But you will not fall, nor will your Excel crash. You can do it. Fight on. Formulas.
There we go. And a little extra to grow on.
Yeah.
Very nice. Let us know if that helped you. Don't let us know if that hurt you.
But I think we've stumbled upon a new self-help model of anime pep talks. Because the next generation, they're all watching the Black Clovers, the Narutos. They love that. Aaron, we got ourselves an app, the Taku no Jutsu app, to Takuno you through any of life's slings and arrows with your favorite anime characters.
We don't pay the original English voice actors because this is a non-union gig. It's just we do it all ourselves.
I'm telling you.
I mean, if you say the character's name before you start, then that's half the work.
Oh, and we allow people to put in their own names, so you just hear you could get Cell to be your motivational speaker, or I'm trying to think of somebody else. Maybe the guy from Way of the House Husband. You want to clean? You could do it, bro.
Wait, that's his English voice?
His English voice is very bro-y, but it's a lot deeper and smoother. I haven't tried really doing it yet, but that
does he roll his R's like you taught me, like how tough guys do?
He doesn't. American tough guys don't roll their R's unless they're Spanish. Unless they speak Spanish.
American tough guys don't roll their R's. They drink 2 beers and drive in a truck, and that's it. The only qualifications of being a tough guy in the States.
American tough guys.
We'll be right back.
Now on Fox.
Only Fox.
And only Fox.
No streaming. Basic cable. Basic network television.
You got to go get rabbit ears to watch this.
If you're not in a retirement home, you cannot watch this program.
American Tough Guys.
Look, American Tough Guys will be right back after these messages, just like us.
Aaron?
Yes.
So
Vince.
Today is the day of the big game.
The big game.
Yeah, it's.
I'm getting my pizza rolls ready.
Yep.
Gonna have a nice spread to not watch it. That's just my normal Sunday.
Well, shut up. And, shut up and listen, because guess who backed out of the Super Bowl ad race? Apple. and we've got a
What?
1 minute spot we have to
A
fill.
1 minute
A 1
that
minute.
we got. We were next in line after
We
Apple.
were, I put in a blind application to submit for the Super Bowl, and we've got it. And we
Vince,
don't have a budget, but we have to get this ready and send it to mrnfl@gmail.com.
that makes sense. Is it Mr. Dot? I don't want to get it wrong.
It's mr.nfl.at@gmail.com.
Oh my god! So we have, and my only other question is, I know Super Bowl ads, that airtime, that's like $1 million, a couple mil.
So Apple already paid for it, and they're like, "You guys can have it."
They lost their deposit.
They lost their deposit, and
Well,
we're picking up the spoils.
Okay, I mean, sucks to be you Apple. I guess we don't have a budget, so it's just gonna be us talking on screen here, I think.
Yep.
Okay. One, are we? And we don't have time to edit. So we have to.
We don't have time to edit, so we have to kind of do this in one. But
Okay.
we've got a couple
We're
of
very
things.
good at that.
We're so good at this.
Okay.
It's going to set the world ablaze. It's going to bring improv back because these two guys are just so creative and free flowing.
We're so hilarious, and like, I love that our ad is definitely going to be one to talk about because it's the whole. There are some like anti-ads, right? That are like, we know we spend a lot of money on this and we don't care, so we just kind of did a low effort, like on purpose. And I'm hoping people will think that's what we did and not that it was a last minute delivery.
So that's what I look. And secret of the ad industry, everything's last minute delivery. So nobody's going to be able to tell.
Awesome.
Everybody's submitting. Simon & Schuster, White and Kennedy, all the big ad players, P&G, they're all getting it done right now. So we're in fine company.
Okay, great. And you definitely can't hear whatever weird whining is happening below me.
No, absolutely not. And
Okay,
plus
great.
that'll add to the authenticity. Okay?
Yes. Okay. Whew. All right. So we gotta get people to do everything that we want them to do in 1 minute.
Right.
We can do it. Okay, I'm timing us. The alarm will go off. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are we ready to commercial up?
Yes.
Yes. All right. In 3, 2, 1. All right. So Kame House Party is about 7. I already fucked up. Okay, look, we're Kame House Party. We're them Dragon Ball improv boys. You've all heard about us.
Y'all love improv. Y'all love anime. We're bringing those two things together right here at SoFi Stadium.
And look, instead of investing in crypto, you should invest in us by going to our twitch.tv/Kame House Party. We stream a bunch. Just give us a follow. We're trying to get to 400 followers by my 40th birthday, which is in May. So make a bunch of dummy accounts. Just do it. Just give us a follow, please.
We're not into crypto, but we are into Twitch dough. So get on to Twitch and follow us there.
We have time for one more thing.
Patreon.com/Kame House Party, where you can support us with not only this ad platform, but with your dollary dues over at patreon.com/Kame House Party. You get a shout out and extra episodes.
That's how it has to. People won't know what they get extra, but they will know we have a Patreon, and I think that's pretty important.
And it'll black out. They do this at the end of every ad. It blacks out, and then it just puts our website on there.
Yeah, I do wish we had time to get a Matt Damon to walk in a weird hallway with some of
with some
now
of
that we're done with
humanity's
the
greatest
real
achievements.
Yeah, here's what we should have next year. Let's go ahead and plan that so we're ahead of the game. So it's me and you walking down the hall. We both have Matt Damon masks on.
That's right.
And we're walking by some of anime's greatest achievements. Goku beating Frieza.
That's right. Goku dying to Piccolo's hand.
I was gonna say more. I think we can spread out more than Dragon Ball.
Right. So Goku going Super Saiyan.
You know what? You're right. Let's stick within our wheelhouse. Gohan defeating Cell. With of course the help of Goku.
With of course the help of Goku from the dead. Vegeta sacrificing himself to save his only son.
Well, the opposite of God, actually.
Yeah,
It was
a reverse God.
God was just like, no, you kill yourself, son. This has got to happen.
And then the last great achievement in anime history is the power pole.
Yeah, it's a young Goku.
Mhm.
Then it pans out to Planet Namek. And then KameHouseParty.com.
That's it.
That's it. And everyone's going to love it, and it's not going to be confusing in any way. It's
But
not
it gets
gonna-
the point across that we are the future of media,
Mhm.
and the future of this segment is the end of this commercial.
Look, whatever Vegeta did, it worked because Goku, he's finally starting to put up a fight. He gets in some punches. He's got a little energy put back into him, but it's just not enough. Frieza's too powerful. He starts with a bunch of finger blasts.
Can I inject a Frieza quote here?
Yes, please.
Before we go any further, because he says, "I can read you like a book, my friend, and now it's time for the last chapter to end with a bang."
Ooh,
Frieza gets good lines.
those are very good lines. In the denouement, me destroying Earth. And the forward, Vince Vaughn.
Special dedications, your mom.
I'd like to thank Goku's mom for a wonderful night. Parentheses, cranedom.
Parentheses, where's your planet?
Okay, if we become that giant media conglomerate where we're more than two buds, we're one brand, and we write a book, the dedication has to be to your mom. Someone has to have done that. Seems like
yeah.
that seems in what was that douche that wrote that book? I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell. Tucker. It was like I'm sure you went to college. You know what it is.
Yeah, I look, poli sci, it came up.
I'm
My
sure
Professor
that
von Leeward Moonsamy, she brought that up in my Africana Studies class.
I guarantee that the dedication is to your mom. You know, let's not do that.
I think that's the dedication that Sivo puts at the end of all of his stand-up sets.
To your mom, dude.
your mom, quote, dude.
But Goku's in a tight spot, but we don't have time for that because we got to get back to King Kai's planet. And the best thing that happens in this, well, the funnest thing that happens in this episode. Please do the honors.
I mean, look, while King Kai and the rest of the gang have been wrapped with attention over Namek and Goku, something's going on in King Kai's house that's got Bubbles all up in arms. And then Bubbles and Gregory come out of the house with little bumps on their head, and we see silhouettes of some guys with halos in there. They've got little red eyes and some familiar hairstyle silhouettes. Boom! Ginyu Force is back. And they're doing poses. They're huddling up. They do not have the same confidence. It's a nice little look. Dragon Ball likes to be funny. Toriyama loves a good joke. And this is lightening the mood of this dire situation.
Yeah, we have, because they do a pose, then they huddle and like, I don't know, that wasn't that great.
I mean, I miss Captain Ginyu.
Yeah, it's really missing without him in there.
Maybe we could try again, guys. Let's just do a little bit more.
Yes, that's just add more. Brilliant, Gordo. That will fix it.
Good idea, mate. Let's do that.
I'm for it.
Then they do another pose.
Which is
Deadpan,
better.
yeah.
Which is better. It is. I think it's empirically better than the first one.
But it's great to see everybody just deadpan staring at them when they cut to King Kai and everybody. But I mean, I have a problem with this because
Okay.
I thought you had to be special to keep your body when you went to Otherworld. Like if you were evil or did bad things, you automatically didn't get to keep your body.
Mm-hmm.
But these guys, they got halos and they can keep their bodies. So does that mean that they're secretly not that bad? Or is it that when Goku kills you, it's extenuating circumstances and it's like, bro, you didn't have a chance. So actually Goku didn't kill them.
Yeah, Vegeta. I think
Vegeta killed them
Vegeta
all.
finished all of them.
Yeah. So
That's a very good question. It's maybe that might be it. King Yama's like, well, they fought Goku before, so I feel like he's gonna want to see him fight him again. I don't know.
yeah, King
Goku
Yama's
kind of
like-
runs the place now.
Yeah, King Yama's like, oh man, you're on Goku's list. I guess get stronger somewhere over there.
I don't know. It's way back there, all the way to the back.
All you just
No
you take
further.
the snake way and you just go.
Keep going. They got there pretty quick. Hours, I'd say.
Hours. Yeah, hours they made it through Snake Way. I mean, I'm trying to think. When Goku first comes back and he has to run all like he flies and runs all the
Yeah.
way back.
It's
that
like
takes- half a day.
half a day, maybe.
Okay, so presumably they're way stronger than Goku was at that
Mhm.
point, so it's possible. But how does Guldo get there? He's not as fast as Berta.
But I just went on Jace's back.
That's right. You ride on my back, little man.
It's like the luck dragon from Neverending Story.
I know what that is.
That weird dog dragon. You've probably seen images, or
Yeah.
at least you've
His
probably
name's
seen.
Clifford. He's a big red dog.
Mhm. Well, I mean, sure. Different franchise, but
Just
you're
like
you're
me.
my big red dog.
I'm your big red dog, and I'm going to terrorize San Francisco.
You're too big to do anything.
Look, I'm going to pee on the painted ladies.
You can't play in the park. Those frisbees are too small.
What's this? I've got a flying saucer in me mouth.
You think this bus is a chew toy. Clifford, no.
Oh, man.
Do we just describe the entire movie?
Oh, is that Chloe Grace Moretz, my best friend?
Wait, is that who plays? Not a Haley Steinfeld? The only two girls in Hollywood?
All right, I forgot. She's in Tom and Jerry. I'm smart.
Wait, is that legit? Is Chloe Grace Moretz in Tom and Jerry?
And yes. She is in.
What?
She is the human star of Tom and Jerry.
Is she the owner of Tom?
I don't know, because Tom's owner, and this is canon, is a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas. Oh man, those were the simpler times. I really don't know what happens in the Tom and Jerry live action movie with Chloe Grace Moretz.
What would the plot even be?
So it's probably Tom wants to kill Jerry,
Mhm.
but Jerry's hiding out in Chloe Grace Moretz's house. She unknowingly adopts Tom as part of Tom's ploy, but because of her love for both Tom and Jerry, Tom learns how to be a good guy. And then Spike shows up at the end credit sequence and is like, he's got the Infinity Gauntlet.
Ryan, ruined my show. I don't know. I don't know if he had a voice or not. I don't think any of them had a voice.
No, but you. It's perfect.
There's because they're cartoons in the real world.
Yes.
So yeah, it's either like everyone's cool with them being little cartoons. Does Tom try and fuck a real cat?
Hey, they wouldn't call him Tom Cat for nothing.
Like in that one Western clip
Mm-hmm.
where he's like rolling a cigarette.
He rolls that cigarette with his tongue. Nasty. Tom a freak.
I'm never gonna watch it, but now I'm like I'm having an existential crisis. trying to figure
Aaron,
out.
no, because what you're doing, Aaron, right now, you're getting into podcast pitch territory.
What is the like? If I'm a writer, if I'm a screenwriter in Hollywood, and you're like, you're doing the okay, you've been assigned. It's your first big Hollywood assignment, Tom and Jerry movie. What? What does that mean?
They're like, hey, you remember Stuart Little? Do that. Because I bet you it's kind of like that.
Well, there was a whole ass book about Stuart Little.
Oh,
Tom and
I didn't know that.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was based on the
Okay.
true story.
Based on a true story. I mean, I've seen the Stuart Little house here in New York. It's definitely real, and it's definitely right outside of the park.
About a family deciding to adopt a mouse instead of a human.
Look, I didn't want to say it, but Stuart Little is white privilege gone wrong.
He is a white mouse.
You notice they didn't adopt no gray or brown or black mouse. They got a white cat, a white mouse, a white family.
Gee, yeah.
Jeepers creepers.
Gina Davis, you should have known better.
Speaking of should have known better, though, Yamcha should have known better than to use this pejorative term for people who are out there.
Mhm.
He says, these guys are pretty wacko. Yakko and Dog.
Wait, I thought,
At the end of this little Ginyu Force scene.
I mean, I definitely don't get that. I don't get the Warner Brothers reference.
Yeah, but I mean, I am both very happy and very sad that this scene only lasted that much time within the anime. Hopefully, we get more Ginyu Force, and because I completely forgot that this even happened in the show. So I'm wondering how they exit this planet. Do we get to meet another Kaioshin in the next episode that takes them for some reason?
Reverse Kai.
Do those Oni show up again to be like, oh, we made a mistake?
They beat us up.
Yeah,
And,
the street
escape.
sweeper Oni is like, they kicked my tires.
Mhm. They called me a bunch of names.
Yeah, Slowpoke.
Ding dong.
Vegemite.
And jerk face.
The harshest words ever uttered in Otherworld.
Truly evil.
Truly evil.
Vegemite, could you imagine?
I can't believe you just said it.
I'm sorry.
We're on the air.
Oh no. But yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to be a quick resolve, much like Frog Bulma, but we'll enjoy as much as we can. Because we get to the last part of the episode, Goku raising those hands up. Frieza being a real gentleman this whole episode, just kind of letting Goku like do what he wants, set up whatever he wants to do. Goku raises his hands. He's like, there's not enough energy on this planet. Hey, you other planets. Can you help me out here, bud?
And the the cuts to these other planets look so similar to No Man's Sky. I was like, they definitely watched Dragon Ball before they made those planets. Before they algorithmically made those planets.
Algae Rhythm watched Dragon Ball and said, hey, it's a pretty good planet.
I'm gonna put LeBron in that.
There's the weirdest. The thing I hated the most was that there was a weird turtle like bug in one planet, just looking up at all the energy going up. I'm like, oh, I hate this thing. It's gross.
It's nasty. Just like the animals in No Man's Sky. They're all gross and weird.
Whenever I watched you play, I don't think you ever got to like in a planet with fauna.
No. That was before they put that in the game. That's how old we are. It was back when No Man's Sky originally released. But yeah, Goku is summoning the Spirit Bomb, the aforementioned last card or trump card. he quote says, I'm worried about this. This is so much energy. It might destroy the planet, but it's my only chance. So that's where we are. Like Goku, the spirit bomb. We kind of know where this is going. We know how this segment ends, most of us, but the ride, it's all about the ride.
I think it's important to point out that he's put it very high up in the sky. So it's not like right there in his fist. So Frieza, he doesn't quite know what's going on. He's just kind of staring like, all right, I mean, he's going to do something soon. He just has his hands up. He's just raising the roof.
Ah, I see. You want to get this party jumping. So why not raise the roof, eh, Saiyan?
I guess you can. I like the little fountains that you made that came up out of the earth.
Lord
Very
Frieza loves a
Bellagio.
water feature.
I might not destroy this planet after all. If the plumbing's this good. This planet's got good bones.
I can't wait till human civilization gets to that point where we're like, that planet's got good bones. Here we go.
It's terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah.
This week on Planet Flippers.
Mm-hmm. I'm Michael Strahan. And you're watching Good Morning Andromeda. 8 million light years away from Earth, but guess who's in the news?
We skipped over America, went right to another planet.
It's 32 hours on that planet instead of 1 hour of GMA.
But yeah, that's where we're at. Goku summoning a giant spirit bomb. We'll see how far he gets in the next one. Oh, I did write this down from the announcer towards the end. A Genki Dama loaded with the hopes of the universe. Will this turn out to be Goku's very last card? Like the episode title.
Or is Frieza secretly hiding a draw 4 and a reverse card? It's stuck on Uno today. A game I haven't played in 20 years.
I was about to say it's fun. I'm like, is it?
No. For the ages of 3 to 11.
If you love being petty with family members, boy oh boy, is that the game for you?
Build resentment, one card at a time. Uno.
Destroy families.
But I mean, maybe next week Frieza will be destroyed and we can go back to Earth and all that good stuff. Maybe. But until then, just another big thank you to all y'all listening, watching. Reminder that we stream on Twitch every Thursday, twitch.tv/Kame House Party. Give us a follow. You get those notifications for when we might go live at other times, but usually it's 8 p.m. Eastern. Every Thursday we play a variety of games and have a variety of fun. You can give us some money over on Patreon, patreon.com/Kame House Party, where a $3 donation gets you a one-time shout out on the podcast, and $5 gets you access to our extra catalog of content in the form of Patreon pre-games. You can check out our YouTube channel. Just search Kame House Party. We're all on the social medias, including TikTok.
We're going to announce that?
Yeah, Kame House Party has a TikTok. Go follow us on there. Tell people about it.
If you want if you want clips of the show, if you need a quick chuckle,
yeah,
that's really what it's going to be for. Are we doing let's lay some ground rules while we're here. No dancing.
No.
Will we ever follow any kind of trend? No.
Absolutely not.
No.
It's
clips.
It's clips. We're going to where the people are, and a bunch of people are on TikTok.
The anime's all over TikTok.
Yeah. But we're all over this episode. We'll be all over the next one next week. And again, you can write into us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com with that KHP research. Or if you've got your own 1 minute roundup you want us to play on air, And God love you. Thanks for listening. And whether you are raising the roof on a planet millions and millions of light years away, or you're holding a frog by the tail that's tears are here to stay, you gotta
keep fighting.
Yeah.
God.
Ora, 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 ora!